Thank you so much to all the supporters that make this channel possible. I am Subliminal, and welcome to A Star Citizen's First Look. Drake has finally entered the startership market with the all-new Drake Cutter. In this video, I'll tour the exterior and interior, do a flight test, and try to see what kind of uses we can get out of it, all while I express my thoughts and opinions on the Drake Cutter. My next Cutter video will be in the Make It Fit series, and as usual, you can watch me record it live on Twitch or stay tuned here on YouTube for the video. Links in the description on how you can win some starter packs to have or gift to friends. Without further ado, let's get to it. I'm going to give you a first look at the all-new Drake Cutter, and we're starting right now. All right, this is going to be my first look at the Drake Cutter, the new starter ship from Drake. Now, this isn't going to be like my normal first looks because I've already seen it on the showroom floor for the IAE. That video is probably going to be released by the time you guys are going to see this. But I'm just going to look at this in more detail, talk about it a little bit more that I've had a chance. I actually flew it here, but I didn't turn. So I don't quite know how it's going to fly. We're going to do a flight test and just take a look at what it's got in closer detail and talk more about it. So I can confirm that you can replace the size 1 gimbaled weapons with size 2. So it's still not enough teeth for me, in my opinion. I value combat a lot more than I think a lot of people do. So just take my opinion with a grain of salt on that. I don't know if I can recommend this. The price right now is $45. And I think that is a good price for a starter ship, for a person who doesn't really care much about combat. But I think the price is going to go up to be more in line with the Pisces. And just like I don't recommend the Pisces as a starter pack, I'm not going to recommend this either. But if you want it as a starter pack right now at the $45, especially with the skin that you get included, I think that's a pretty good deal. So right now it's a good deal, but after this, I don't think I can recommend it. I think that this should have been a $45 game package starter ship, but it's not. But it does have some really cool stuff we're going to go over with right now. Again, size 2 weapons can be changed out. I love the look of it is cool, kind of, but it's obviously hideous. But if you look at it in a dystopian type look, like it looks like something that can maybe have a better place in like Star Wars, you know? I don't know. Like it's cool, but it's also hideous. It's ugly. It looks awesome. Yeah, it's a Drake ship, so it's gonna be polarizing all the way around. Whatever. All right, a lot of spaceship stuff on the outside of this that we don't know what it does. We got our VTOL engines there. I already have the ship powered on and everything. It's got a huge cargo hold for a starter ship, right? It should be able to tote around a couple of land vehicles. I guess we could try that out today. Maybe I'll make a fit video for it. I don't know. But I like the look. Let's try and look and see if we can get the camera on top. Want to look at it in more detail. This is rentable right now on the Expo Hall for everyone. I've already even heard of some people having it without renting it. But I personally don't have it. So I don't know what that's about. Maybe I need to log out and log back in. I don't know. But yeah, it's just got the standard exposed things to make it a Drake ship, which I do like the idea of Drake of being a cheap manufacturer. All right, let's go ahead and go inside now. I think we've looked at everything on the outside. It looks like it's got 2 buttons to open the cargo bay. I really like that. All right, so let's take a look inside. Are the lights on? Yeah, I guess they're on. I don't know what these are, but it looks like I could put cargo there. I don't know. I'm curious to know what that looks like or what this is for. It may just be like just aesthetic. It may not be anything. I don't know if we'll ever be able to put anything in those. I mean, honestly, what will really fit once the cargo's here? We do know we could put 2 SCU of cargo here. I might buy some and show you guys that. But we got, I mean, not 2 SCU, 4 SCU. 2 SCU at the bottom, and then on top of that, another 2 SCU for a total of 4. And then we have our components here, which are semi-exposed, which is really cool. These components are components that aren't in the game yet. But of course, we do have our coolers, and I think that's a power plant. No, that looks like a power plant. That might be a battery. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Shield generator, and it only has one size 1 shield generator. It does have an okay amount of hull strength, but does it label it? I think it's a quantity. It doesn't matter. But all the components are here on that wall, and I think this is a pretty decent amount of space. We'll try and see if we can get something in there. Doors open up automatically. I like the fact that it kind of has a touch button, but also, oh, you know what? That's not a button. That's a screen to tell you what status it is. I'm just now realizing that now. So you do have to hit the button. I don't think that that's a touch screen. That's just an LCD screen. All right, so walking in here, on the port side, we've got a restroom for a shit shower and shave. Let's see if the lights are on or if it's normally that dark. No, okay, cool. Let's turn the lights back on. It's Drake. You can't afford to have bright lights in here. What is this design that they have with this cylinder where the engines are? I saw that in the Corsair as well. But it doesn't. It looks like it maybe moves, but I don't think it does. So we step in here. We've got our sink. We've got a shower up above, and I don't think the toilet works right now. Nope, there it is. Can you sit in it? We can't, but who cares? Because we can't poop in it yet. So yeah, this is going to be important for sure later on in the game's development. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if this is anything. Oh, well, duh. It really can't be, right? Because the restroom's there. It's got some spaceship stuff. I have no idea what this is. I hope it's something like amenities, like a food processor or something like that. This is its internal storage, the local storage. Oh. Can I not put anything in it because it's a rental? I thought that this was just because I was on the showroom floor I couldn't do this. But it's got 650 micro SCU of space. All right, let's take a look at this button here. I've gotten word that you can, if you lock it, it'll show up on here. I don't know if I can lock it. Let's go back. Huh. Can't really lock it. What's emergency? Oh, the light will probably turn red in an emergency. All right, so taking a look, stepping into the bridge now. We've got more components that we don't have any use for right now. This looks like where server blades will be held. And this is maybe avionics or something I typically see near the co-pilot or near the pilot. So I'm not really sure. Got a bunch of spaceship stuff here. I think one of the best things about this is you can fit a large weapon rack. A large weapon there. So you can bring a railgun, rocket launcher. You can fit normal weapons. A normal weapon, it looks like, maybe more. I don't know. Maybe pistols can go up there. I'm in armistice, so I can't. I don't even have any weapons, so I can't see. But let's get into the pilot seat. So it looks like you sit in the pilot seat. You sit down. It pulls you up and then turns you back around. I think the visibility is really good. Really good. It's got some struts, of course. Gotta love those struts. But I think the visibility is really good. Got his big brother over there to the left. One cool thing is if you come over here to the left, you deploy, and you get a armor that pops up over the windshield. You lose a little bit of visibility, but adds some more protection. I said it earlier, but I don't understand that because I think glass is supposed to be like one of the strongest materials in lore. That's the reason why like you don't have to worry about your ship's glass breaking because it's like stronger than steel. Whatever, it looks cool, right? It doesn't have to make all the sense. This is just a video game. But yeah, I think that this is pretty. I think that this could be a good starter ship. It's just not for me. But yeah, all right. Let's take it for a test flight real quick. So if I hit Alt K, it doesn't do anything because it doesn't have any wings to fold or anything. But if I hit VTOL, you can see it goes into the VTOL mode. So we'll start moving forward. We'll turn on VTOL. And it gets a visible speed boost. Let's put our landing gear in. Let's check what this speed is here in atmosphere on Magda. That's not bad. So this would be great for running box missions. I think that's going to be like the key for this. I mean, I know I've been flying the Corsair quite a bit, but this doesn't feel so bad. Excuse my low flying here. I'm no expert. I'm gonna be honest, chat. This flies better in atmosphere than the Titan. It's got a lot of boost. I just boosted through those turns back there, and I have plenty left. Chat, let's stop and talk about this for a second. Let me show you the best thing about this ship. It's got 6,000 quantum fuel capacity. Sit and just think about that for a second. 6,000 quantum fuel capacity. That's twice as much as the Banu Defender. You can make the longest trip that you can make in the game right now, round trip, twice. You can jump from anywhere in the system to anywhere in the system, the longest jump twice. Actually, I think Mike L2 to Mike L3 might be pretty loud. So yeah, that is a huge amount of quantum fuel. You don't have to worry about quantum fuel in this game as a new player in this ship, and I think that that's pretty cool. Let's see what we can boost to. And I'm still turning while boosting? What? Yeah, I love the way this thing flies. The only thing I don't like is the pea shooters, man. If it had a little bit more firepower, I would be much more on board. Let's fly back and see what we can see if we can get like an STV or something in here. You could put a rock in this thing, chat. It's done. Done deal, hands down. It might be the best. It might be the best starter pack. If you could put a rock, don't spoil it for me, chat. Don't tell me. I'm gonna do an official make it fit on this ship, so stay tuned for that. But I think it's really important to see if the rock will fit in here, and I think that that would be valuable information to put in this video. All right, so we're gonna pull out the Drake Mule and see if we can put that in there. Okay, so I backed it in because, I don't know, that's what you do, right? But the problem is I won't be able to get to the bridge, the cockpit. So you'll have to back it in forwards, or you have to pull it in forwards. All right, let's put it right there and see if we have enough room to get out. I feel like that's on purpose. That was by design, chat. That was by design. I can't close the door from there, and I won't be able to get out of the ship until I get into the vehicle. But you got a mule. This could be a mule toter or rounder. Another thing you could do with this ship, tote a mule around. That was definitely done on purpose. There was no way that was just by chance. Let's close it up. Perfect. 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 Let's go buy a rock. I think it's important to find out for sure, so I'm willing to try it. Wait a minute, we got to go in head first, or else we won't be able to get to the. It doesn't matter if you can get it in there if you can't get to the cockpit. All right, so we're going in head first. Looks like the height clearance. I spoke too soon. Might be stuck. Okay, so somebody was saying you just put the rock in there like that, and then you get out, and you just don't close the door. So let's try that. Still kind of bouncing around a little bit in there. Hasn't fallen out of the back yet. I think we're good so far. Now here's the problem, chat. All right, this might give me a real quick trip off this planet. But let's see if we can quantum, because if when you quantum, the door is gonna close automatically. So I guess it's possible to park at a facility like this, pick up a rock, go rock mine with it, and then fly back. But I think once you quantum, the door is gonna close, and at that point, I don't know what's gonna happen. But we're gonna learn today. Let's get the camera in a good angle. And let's make sure I'm back on target. Yep. Here we go. Okay. All right. Let's roll around. I think we're gonna blow up. No, it's not doing any hull damage. It might be pretty hard to get it out because it looks like it's actually settled in there now. All right, let's go back down to where we were and see if I can get it out safely. I'm not gonna open the door yet. Don't mind the grinding noise, that's normal. All right. Let's go ahead and see what happens if I open the door. I mean, it just settled back down into the same place. Let me know in the comments if you had this good of luck. Because I feel like maybe this might just be a one-off for me. I might have just gotten lucky. I don't know. I probably should have closed that. Maybe that kept it in place. I don't know. Let me know what happens with you guys. No way. We just towed it around a rock, boys. In a cutter. I mean, who'd have thunk it? All right, while we're here and we got the Corsair there, let's go try and see if we can get the cutter into the Corsair. This should probably be in the Make It Fit video, to be honest, but maybe I'll leave it as a bonus for this video. Let's take the VTOL engines out. Or let's face them forward and no way, dude. No way. I can't even go further forward. All right, well, the Corsair survived. All right. It does not fit in the Corsair.